I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand. Yeah.
I need you to look a little more way up, Jasmine. There we go.
I'm
here.
Low energy. What's happening?
Yeah. What's that?
What's up? Yeah.
Energy is very low today.
Mano
It's Monday.
was here looking fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got through that week like it was nothing. Mano this, Sean. What's happening?
I will say a lot of people hit me up like Mano cheated. He was supposed to wear the same outfit for 7 days straight. Some people said it really should have ended today.
That's
and
crazy,
you should have
though.
still had it on. Some people did notice there was a couple of days you was wearing a silky Marnie shirt with it.
Yeah.
That only happened one day. Listen, you can't be mad if I traded for silk.
When you was with Fat
Can't
Joe.
be mad if I traded for silk.
You
Not
did-
for silk.
You look good today, though.
I look good every day.
I didn't recognize you with a different outfit on.
You know? And here's the thing.
Without your uniform.
You know what's so crazy? It was people that I know that was like, yeah, I think he need to get one more day. I'm like, word. Okay.
But you know what? You're a trooper.
Yeah,
so
you're
give
good.
it
You're
up.
a good sport.
Come on.
You're a good sport.
Round of applause for me. Yeah. Round of applause for me.
Good sport. You're a good sport. Yeah.
You did good. You didn't stink.
Of
You know.
course not.
You smell good.
But I will
I
say,
smell
like
good.
towards the end of it, you was
You
looking
cat.
a little raggedy.
You cap. You cap right now on a Monday. Do not start the Monday off with cap. Never.
Mano got mad because I said he looked dusty.
Oh yeah, he did. He was like,
Never in
I
your
don't
life.
never look dusty.
Never in your
Cause
life.
a day of my life, I
his
never looked.
reflex was to choke
Yeah.
you. But then he was like,
I would never though. I would
listen,
never.
if y'all have ever had a bet. What I love is when people do actually do the bet when you have a bet, because there's a lot of times we've placed bets with people. I'm sure everybody can attest to this, and they did not do what they were supposed to do for the bet. There's a lot of y'all listening that's owed money to this day from somebody you placed a bet with that didn't pay up.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, there's some people who bet on the fight over this weekend. Drake is one of those people that lost some money. So we'll talk about all of that though during the show today. And it is a Monday, and you know what? I cannot wait. And we're gonna let you guys call in for this later today.
Okay.
That whole incident in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay, but with the boat. And what happened? So we're gonna later on today.
The boat and the chair.
The boat, the chair, listen, if we're going to play for you what happened from the beginning, break it down. We'll talk about who's been arrested so far, right? And what we know about that whole incident. We'll tell you about one of the business owners who posted and tried to act like they had nothing to do with it. And now people are protesting that business in Selma. But we'll get into all of that this morning, okay?
Okay.
You saw that, right, Mano?
Of course I did.
Yeah, you did. That was like the biggest thing over the weekend. But I will say, while watching it, I felt proud.
That's right. That's right.
Did this motivate you to want to learn how to swim even more?
It did, because I was like, it
No,
would've been
it
over for
motivated
me.
to fight.
If they would have thrown me in the water, I'd have died.
Over for you.
It would have been over.
Over for
but
you.
Let's shine a light on them. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. Let's spread some love. Somebody you're proud of. Somebody who did something positive. It could just be even maybe somebody you saw hitting somebody over the head with a chair.
Yeah.
In Alabama.
That's right.
Whoever you want to shine a light on, call us up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine is here.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano is here.
New Mano.
And it is time to shine a light on them. This is where you shine a light on somebody who's doing something positive, somebody who has impacted your life in such an amazing way.
Okay.
All right, and you guys are going to call us up 800-292-5150 to let us know who you want to shine a light on. Now, before I do mine, do y'all have anybody that you want to shout out today?
I want to shine a light on my niece, Jaya Danielle. She turned 12 over the weekend.
Ooh.
She lives in D.C.
That's a big age.
She's almost 13. I love her. She's a great student, and she's a lot of fun, and she's my oldest niece. So happy birthday, Jaya.
Nice.
12 years old. What were we doing at 12?
I don't know. I don't think I was doing as good in school as probably she is.
I was in 8th grade. I'm trying to... Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, she does dance and all that kind of stuff. What were you doing at 12, Mano?
Acting bad.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
All right, same thing you're doing now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Act bad.
Act bad, act bad, act
Getting
bad.
activated.
All right, well, listen, let's, you know what? Shout out to your niece. And I should shout out to my goddaughter, Nia. She is doing amazing. She actually has been in New York. She lives in Atlanta now.
Okay.
She got a full scholarship to Spelman. So that's
a big
huge
deal.
So she's been here working for the summer. So I got to bring her up here.
Okay, yeah.
For our
I don't
day,
think I've
just to
met
shout
her.
out. You never met her? Okay, good. We got to bring her up here so that she can come and shadow and everything. But she's amazing. She's been working really hard, super smart, and also really creative. And so we love to see all of those things combined. And I know one day I'm going to need a job from her. So shout out to Mia.
Maybe I can get a job too.
All right, who do you want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. And we got a Smooth Butter on the line. Hey, Smooth Butter.
Ooh.
Hi, it's Angela. How you doing?
Good. You can also say hi to Mano, Smooth Butter.
Peace, Mano. What's good, brother? How you doing?
What up, bro?
He changed his whole vibe.
Yeah,
all right, Smooth Butter, who you want to shine a light on?
Man. Changed my whole vibe. Nah, same energy always. But I just want to shine light on my cousin. His name is Kev Butter. That's why Smooth Butter, Kev Butter.
Okay,
yeah,
Kev
they're the
Butters.
Butters.
Okay, the Butters family.
The Butter family. Because we smooth, like. But yeah, he had his baby. Like it was a lot. I know I'm going overdue, but
okay,
man,
baby Butter.
I'm just proud of my guy. Got a little baby girl Butter, so you know.
Okay,
Baby girl
baby
Butter.
girl Butter, little parquet.
You know what's crazy? Her name is Scotland. You know, Butterscotch. Oh man, I'm just.
Oh man, you're so
Scotland
smooth
Butter.
with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And can I give a shout out to you?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Shout out to my guy Lyrical L, my boy Nate Joel, up and coming artists, dope as hell, representing Brooklyn and
Brooklyn.
Be Like, yeah, my guy Be Like, man.
All right, well, thank you
All right,
so
y'all have an
much.
awesome day.
You
All right,
too,
bro.
Butter.
All right.
Smooth Butter.
Peace.
That was Shine a Light on Them. 800-292-5150 is the number. In case you couldn't get through, you can always still call and get through for last word. And when we come back, we have Yeetie. Now, maybe you fell off a little. You tried to hit people up and they ignored you, and then you got back on, and now those same people came back around. We'll tell you what rapper that happened to and what he had to say about it. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes. I'm my own brand.
Mano is here.
Yep.
And we're doing Yeetie. Now, you know when you're down and out, the same people that you feel like are in your corner, right, are the same people that will be like, oh, I don't know that person anymore. Well, I Love McConan actually called out certain people who turned their backs on him, he said. Remember, he had that song Going Up on a Tuesday. That was a huge song. He signed to OVO at the time. He was, you know, killing it. And then all of a sudden, he got dropped from OVO, and a lot of people that used to deal with him just stopped.
Yes.
Right? Well, now he has a new song out with Youngboy, and that song is called Parasites. Here it is.
When you're leaving, do you need a reason?
That's different.
Well, after that, a lot of people started hitting him up that was ignoring him. And he posted, I'm him and I've been here. I ain't do ish to y'all. Y'all turn y'all back on me and held hands together. Unfollow me and everything. Now y'all see me with Youngboy, the realest M-word on earth, and start hitting me up like it's all good. Damn, that is painful to see, especially after we came up together in Atlanta in 2014 and he added Post Malone, Sway Lee, and Metro Boomin. Wow. Yes. And then he also posted the DMs, and you can see for years he was like DMing people. He DM'd Metro Boomin, who never responded until this song came out, and then he put, what's good, family? We got to shake the world up again. And then Sway Lee, he was telling him happy birthday. Then he DM'd him, yo. Then he DM'd him, hey, no response. And then after this, he, finally, Sway Lee responded also and said, bro, we can chop it up anytime you see me, though. And then he said, I don't do the public drama after he posted the messages with Sway Lee. Because Sway Lee had said, I love you so much and I miss you, you know.
Well, that's how the game is,
Post
though.
Malone said that, too.
Yeah, that's how it happens. But, he came out the closet. Was they, like, cutting him off because of that?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
It felt like that was part of the reason.
He went and said that he was gay, right?
Bye.
Okay. And then after that, he got quiet for him?
It seemed like that. That was my perception.
Right. And then, I think it also was the fact that they said he couldn't recreate like the success of a song like Going Up on a Tuesday.
I love that song, yeah.
And by the way, he had this one song with Santi Gold that I love. I got girls around the world who be loving me. That was my song right there. But, it's good to see.
I love your singing voice.
Thank you,
Angela.
Yes. And, McConan said that Drake was mad at him and he got the silent treatment. Because I think something happened where it was like some old messages where he was saying some things. That happened too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I think he posted Drake is mad corny. That'll do it.
Yeah, I would be pissed too.
All right. C Murder is thanking Kim Kardashian for continuing to fight for his freedom. As we told you, Kim Kardashian went on Twitter where she talked about the strides that they've been making in securing C Murder's freedom. C Murder said, "It's been a fight and long journey for justice. Thank you, Kim Kardashian, and everyone involved over the years, praying, advocating, and believing in my innocence." Now, the family of the man who was killed, Steve Thomas, told TMZ Hip Hop, George Thomas said, "Whenever a celebrity such as Kim Kardashian advocates for C Murder, it's like reopening the same wound that cut the family so deep years ago." And he said that advocacy makes it impossible to properly mourn Steve, who was only 16 at the time of his death. And he said the family is constantly reliving the pain.
I could see that.
Right. So I don't know the whole ins and outs of this case. I saw what Kim Kardashian posted, that the two people recanted what they said and said that, they weren't being truthful. But what he is saying is that there's a mountain of evidence pointing to C Murder as the killer, and he thinks it's just celebs and not the common man who want him freed from prison.
Okay.
All right. So, it's interesting. I was watching a whole Dateline thing of a situation where this guy was being accused of murder, and they found out later on, like 20 years later, that he didn't do it.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It does happen, yeah.
So, but that's hard when you're the family member that has to deal with those things.
Right, but it's even harder for the person that's innocent, that's sitting in jail for 20, 30 years.
Yep, see both sides.
Yeah. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. Now, as you can see, if you're watching this, Mano has on a new outfit today. He's been wearing the same thing for almost a week. It's been off and on.
It's not almost a week. I did it for a whole 7 days.
For a bet that he lost. He bet on Aerospace
And then
Jr.
what you should be highlighting is the fact that I kept my word. That I'm a man of principle.
So aggressive.
Right? You haven't seen aggression yet, baby. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
I've seen it on the internet from you.
Right, but look.
Well, we're going to talk about what we did last night. I had a lot of things going on over the weekend, too. We'll discuss. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah. Last night.
So, about last night.
Last night.
Here's how it went down.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes, I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano is here.
New Mano.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Listen, I need my drop every time. I want my drop every
Mano
time.
got his drop.
I had to do my own drop.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that.
Okay, all right.
It's all right,
I'm
though.
not just any brand. I'm my own brand. Thank you. Woo, I had to run it back.
All right, and this is about last night. This is what we did last night. Now, over the weekend, I was the grand marshal for this 5K run, and this is for an organization called 500 Men. All right, so it's their annual Bed-Stuy 5K. So 5K is like a little over 3 miles.
Whew, that sounds like a lot.
It's like when we go running in the park, it's like running around the park one time.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's a run or a walk, so people could walk also. I have a running club, in case y'all didn't know that.
You do, Run with Yee.
Yeah, the next
You
one.
got everything.
The next one is August 27th, which is also Angela Yee Day, which Mano will be at also. We all be there. But anyway, what was nice about it, though, is I realized sometimes I end up driving everywhere I have to go. And there's a garden there that I never knew was there, and it's huge in the middle of Bed-Stuy. Right? They have fresh fruits and fresh vegetables that they grow there. They have chickens.
I saw
so that you can get fresh eggs.
I kind of like that idea.
And they also have a children's area so they can teach children about agriculture and growing your own food and things like that. Something I did not even know was in my neighborhood. And I realized during the pandemic, I walked around a lot, so I had the opportunity to see a lot of things, but I haven't been doing that now. I've been just running around. Not quote unquote stopping to smell the roses.
Okay.
And so it was nice. And then in addition to that, I also discovered that there's a whole center for performing arts in the middle of the park where the run started that I didn't know existed. And on the walls, they have the original artwork from like 100 years ago. And so it's really amazing to see. They preserved the original walls, but they gutted out and rebuilt the whole theater. So
okay. That sounds like fun.
That's what I did. What about you, Mano?
I spent most of my Sunday shopping around for my uncle. My uncle just came home from doing over 25 years.
Wow.
Shout out to my Uncle Shaq.
And you got him a job.
Got him a job doing construction. Shout out to my guy Vanguard for helping me do that. And he needed some stuff. Helmet, boots, the light, goggles. He need
you got to buy your own stuff when you do construction? I didn't know that.
I don't know if that's fair.
I feel like they should provide that.
I do too. Okay, all right.
They gave you the job.
Okay, but what if it's hard? Like, what if you can't? You just listed a bunch of stuff, and it doesn't sound like it's super cheap neither.
I mean, it's not super expensive.
I know, but it doesn't sound like it's like $5 or $10.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not. But
see,
I feel like that should be part of your uniform. When you go somewhere and you work and get a uniform, they should be like, here's your helmet.
Maybe to get you a uniform, but I don't think that they supply everything.
I don't think
And
they
maybe,
give you from either.
and you know what? I really don't know because this is a world that I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
Maybe certain jobs, certain things, maybe they do that.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure, but this is the stuff that he needed. And I wanted to make sure he had that. So it took me a long time to get it. I had to go to Walmart, Lowe's. It was one of those
You know, I
things.
went right online.
Amazon. Yeah.
No, but he needed it for today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's tricky. You don't know if it's gonna come in time, and
Right.
So you have to run around to all those places.
Yeah, and it was Sunday. It was
And the
traffic.
weekend
it
is
was
the
hot.
worst.
It was really bad. Traffic all day.
You had on the
seriously, all
same
day.
clothes you've been wearing all week,
Absolutely.
which
And
we're
when
not
I-
sure
and
of.
let me
FaceTimed
tell y'all,
Mano yesterday.
and
Go
when I made that video for y'all, I was in the Walmart parking lot.
Were you? Okay.
we
all
talked.
right.
We talked to Mano a lot via text and FaceTime throughout the weekend on the weekends.
Right?
Yeah.
And what did you see?
You had on the same out. Yeah, you had on the same
Right.
out. No, you were shirtless when I FaceTimed you yesterday.
sometimes he's shirtless.
yeah.
That's
Maybe
what
love
happens.
These shirtless.
That's
Mano
what happens.
always answers FaceTime shirtless.
That's what happens
He
when
gonna let these tattoos fly.
see.
I'll be like,
get tatted
Mano.
for no reason.
I'll be like, Mano, what you doing? He's like,
It's like when you get that fresh BBL. Y'all gonna see this.
Mano ain't never got his
I'm
shirt
gonna
on at
post
home.
these pictures.
I mean, what you supposed to do? I'm home. I'm comfortable.
Should be.
All right. Well, that was about last night. And you know what it is. It's a Monday. Okay. And on a Monday, we always want to make sure we start the week off right. And starting the week off right, we want you guys to put some things out there that maybe have been a burden on you, that have been weighing on your conscience. We want you to tell us a secret. Put it out there. You're
Yes.
anonymous. We're not going to judge
Please
you.
tell us a secret.
800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. Tell us a secret and share with our audience. We're a family. We're not going to judge you.
We're not.
800-292-5150. Tell us a secret when we come back.
Tell us a secret.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here.
I'm here, Angela.
Mano is here.
Yeah.
No, Mano!
Need my drop.
And it's time to tell us a secret. Now, I feel like I shared a secret with you guys one day and I got judged for it, so I don't know how I
What
feel.
secret was that?
I was talking about flossing.
With her
Oh,
hair.
you floss with hair.
I've done it before, yes, in an emergency.
Yeah. There's many emergencies for you.
Not a lot.
I said it was disgusting.
I
right?
have dental floss all the time in my car, at home. I floss every time after I eat. But, you know, there's been it really bothers me if there's food in between my teeth.
Right, but you know, everybody does things. Like she comes here, she does number 2 a lot.
First of all, I've done a number 2 one time.
You don't have to whisper, Jasmine.
Yeah, the fact that you
Y'all whispering too.
No, right, but everybody's whispering because it's
Mano,
time-
you've gone
time's
number
week.
2 more than me here.
And Mano has a ton of secrets, to be clear, okay? But we want to hear yours. That's what this is all about. We're not going to judge you. You get to remain anonymous. 800-292-5150 is a number. Hello, anonymous caller. Tell us a secret.
Hello.
You want to tell us a secret?
Yeah, I still suck a binky.
Excuse us?
I still suck a binky.
You still suck a what?
A binky?
Mm-hmm.
Like a pacifier? Okay, how old are you?
Almost 40.
Do you do this around people or only in private?
Only in private. People are too junky.
Okay. Has it affected like your teeth? Because I know they say sometimes sucking on something all the time can make your teeth grow outward.
No, I have braces.
Okay, you have braces. All right. I mean, no harm, no foul. She still sucks a binky.
All right. When do you suck it? Like at night or?
When I'm sleeping mostly.
Oh, at night.
Okay. I mean, some people grind their teeth in their sleep. You know, some people have what you call an oral fixation. You just like to have things in your
Oral
mouth.
fixation, like things in your mouth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, Mano.
Big things.
Big things.
Okay,
Hey.
Thank you for calling. And
But
a binky is not big. That's
Right.
very
This is
small.
what I'm saying. Like, you need help with
that's
that.
why you don't have a willing participant for that.
Oh, you need a willing participant. You don't have a participant?
He's not necessarily willing.
I feel like this could be a good fetish too, like for people who like to watch
No,
you.
she need help. We need to send her
Get her
somebody over here
OnlyFans.
to put something in her.
Mano.
Mano.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
I'm good.
You want to tell us a secret?
Yeah, so my secret is that the other day I was around 18th and Diamond Street and I saw a stray dog, so I decided to bring it home. Next morning I woke up and my stray dog had killed my real dog.
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry
Yep.
to hear. You must be devastated.
I am pretty devastated. Well, this was a few days ago, but yeah, pretty
Oh, my
devastated.
gosh.
So what'd you do with the stray?
Stray's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Ran
that is-
away. I don't know what happened to him.
That is
I left them
vicious.
I have like a little front porch yard, and so I left them out front.
And so they were playing nice when you were there.
Yeah. Well, the stray was like a little bit, I don't know, I shouldn't have trusted him in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, looked a little crazy.
Damn.
That is so. I would have been so
crazy.
sad and
That's
heartbroken.
sad.
I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll probably get another one.
Sheesh,
Okay, he seems to be doing okay.
I'd have been crying.
I know, I'll be done.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, anonymous caller.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, anonymous caller. How are you?
Hello.
Hello. You want to tell us a secret?
Yeah. I want to say I love you, Angela. You're amazing.
Oh, thank you. That's sweet. I like you already. Okay, what's your secret?
My secret is I can't stop thinking about my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend.
Ooh. So
We've been broken up for 2 years.
well, that's a long time. Why'd you guys break up?
Well, I just found out that she was separated. So she was still married. I didn't know that.
Oh. Okay, that'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Separated, though.
yeah, separated, but I don't know. It's still like you're tied. You're still there. It's just,
I can see that.
I liked her a lot.
So she went back to her husband.
No. So basically, they really separated. They try to get a divorce, but it's been like 5 years of trying to get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Never really happened. But she's moved on, so she got a new boyfriend.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And you
Yeah,
can't
so-
say, have you spoken? Do you still speak to her?
No, she don't want to talk to me.
So just what's her name so you could just make
No.
the shout out to her and like and just, we can just help you get her back.
You just gotta meet somebody else.
I can't. I wish I could, man, but I can't.
Listen.
But I just hope that. What can I do to get this off my mind?
Find somebody
You know,
else.
or-
Yeah, you got to date somebody else.
Yeah, you gotta find some. You gotta go somebody else.
Watch porn.
Yeah.
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 All right. Okay.
Well, I mean, you never know. Maybe you guys will reunite.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but I was hoping that. But we'll see.
You never know. You got to sometimes throw it out there, see if it sticks. If not, then you got to make a promise to yourself to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I wish you luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie. We'll talk about Cenat. He has been charged with inciting a riot. We'll give you the details of what happened in New York City, where the police actually had to show up and control an out-of-control situation. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Yeetie next.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine is here.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano is here. New Mano!
Yeah.
And let's get into some Yeetie. Let's start off with Cenat. He is the reigning Streamer of the Year winner. He's also the second most subscribed channel on Twitch worldwide. So he has a huge reach. And he tried to do something positive, right? He was in Union Square. He urged people to come out because he said he was giving away free PlayStation 5s and gift cards as well. So when he posted about that, a lot of people came out. Now here's what he had said initially beforehand.
$100 gift cards all here, bro. We gonna go crazy for New York, man.
All right, now he also did urge people that he wanted to make sure that everybody was safe.
It's a lot of y'all out there right now. Everybody who's out there, make sure y'all safe. Appreciate everybody who popped out for y'all, bro. We gonna make it's safe, bro. We not gonna do nothing until it's safe.
Okay.
All right, now NBC reports that he was taken into custody on Friday afternoon. Clearly, thousands of people ended up showing up, and it ended up being just a lot of things happening. The crowd was very unruly. There's footage. You can see they're climbing on top of Cenat's SUV while it was in motion. And he had posted, "I love you guys to the fullest. You guys are amazing. The love from home base is real. Please be safe." All right.
What actually did he do though?
Well, I mean, he urged people to come out. He said he was giving away these free PlayStations
Right.
That's dangerous.
and gift cards.
Is that a crime?
Now, CBS, well, you have to get a permit when you have that many people coming out and tell the police in advance so that they know.
So they can be fully prepared.
Right, because then it ended up being kind of a...
Mayhem.
Yeah, And it was a dangerous situation. I think like 65 people got arrested, something like that during that time. There were also subway delays due to the gathering as the NYPD asked people to avoid that area and to expect a police presence in the area. And they had traffic delays. They said there were a small number of injuries that were minor, but he is facing several charges after that promoted giveaway. At least 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly, along with a few other charges. The NYPD chief of department said in a press conference the event was not sanctioned by the police. He said, I think we have to reach out to some of our influencers and ask them to be responsible with this, to help us with this. If we knew about this, we could have had the Barrios out here. We could have had police officers out here. We could have did this orderly. They could have gave whatever gifts they have for the young people away. I encourage this. We want our young people to come to events like this. It just can't be, hey, this is what we're doing. It's a free-for-all. We see this is the outcome. We cannot have these outcomes.
Okay, so you just needed a permit. Yeah.
I mean, it did look
crazy.
Absolutely mayhem. And he also, from his group, Any Means Possible, apologized after this whole situation in New York and Union Square. He said, we are deeply disheartened by the outbreak of disorderly conduct that affected innocent people and businesses and do not condone that behavior.
You see homeboy jumping on top of the car?
Yes.
It was crazy.
A lot happened.
All right.
Listen, that's the place I would have avoided for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's talk about Neo. Neo recently sat down and did an interview with Gloria Velez for Vlad TV, and he had some things to say about transgender children and their parents, and here's what he had to say.
I have no issue with the LBG. I have no problem with nobody. I just personally come from an era where a man was a man and a woman was a woman, and it wasn't but 2 genders, and that's just how I rocked. I feel like parents have almost forgotten what the role of a parent is.
Amen.
If your little boy comes to you and says, Daddy, I want to be a girl.
And where did he get that from?
If you let this 5-year-old boy decide to eat candy all day, he's going to do that.
Exactly.
Like, when did it become a good idea to let a 5-year-old, let a 6-year-old, let a 12-year-old make a life-changing decision for themselves?
All right. Now, after that, there was a lot of backlash.
Yes, it was.
From that. And,
Of course it was.
And he since has apologized, right? He said, I'd like to express my deepest apologies. After much reflection, I'd like to apologize to anyone that I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQI plus community. So I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit that I plan to better educate myself on the topic.
Okay. I can't believe he said that publicly. I was so surprised.
I know, I was too. Because I don't know that that's like a life changing when you're 5 or 6, you know. And then I don't know that people don't know. I've heard a lot of people say they knew from when they were 3 years old, 4 years old that this is who they are. So
right.
Who am I to say if it's not me what that experience is like?
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. And these are stories that are flying under the radar that we still feel like you need to know about it. One of those things is about PayPal, right? They have a new thing that is starting today. I don't know if you guys use PayPal, but we'll tell you what it is. And it's interesting. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
The news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes, I'm here, Angela.
Mano is here. No, Mano! He gonna get his drop.
He's like a
every time
orchestra director.
Need mines.
All right, PayPal has launched a stable coin. All right, the PayPal US dollars. It's issued by Paxos Trust. And stable coins have yet to take off, but they are now basically having this whole payment structure. I don't know if it's time right now to be doing, but hey, who am I?
I feel like they might have missed the wave.
Yeah, they did.
Listen, I do feel like cryptocurrency, certain ones will continue to be around. It's not going to be as many as there were before.
Right.
And if you can use that on their platform, then I guess that does matter.
That's what they'd be good at on their platform.
Yeah, it's redeemable for dollars at all times, and it can also be exchanged for other cryptocurrencies that are available on PayPal's network, by the way. So they do have 431 million active accounts globally. All right, now over 11,000 LA workers are planning to strike, and that's going to be tomorrow. They want to, quote, shut down the city.
Okay.
All right, and those are Hollywood actors and TV and movie writers who have walked off their jobs this summer. They're joining hotel employees. right now in this one-day strike. That's going to be sanitation workers, LA International Airport employees, street services, and all of that. They said they're shutting down the whole city. The message that we're sending is that our workers are just fed up. They've reached a breaking point, and we need these folks in the city to come back to the table for the good of the city.
Listen, LAX employees, that's a big deal.
Sanitation.
Yeah, that's a really big deal.
That's a big deal right now.
Yeah.
So it is going to shut the city down tomorrow. So just giving y'all a heads up. This is going to be happening tomorrow. And those are municipal operations are going to be halting for 24 hours. That is going to add to all of the labor activity across the city and the country. All right. Now, a mother claims that Southwest Airlines thought that she was trafficking while traveling with her daughter. So a mother is suing now for racial discrimination. She said she was accused of that. Mary McCarthy, she's white. She traveled from California to Denver with her daughter, who is black. She's biracial. She was going to attend her brother's funeral, according to this lawsuit that was filed on Thursday. And while they were in the air, unbeknownst to her, an employee at Southwest called the Denver Police Department to report her for suspected child trafficking for no reason other than the different color of her daughter's skin from her own, according to the lawsuit.
That's crazy.
They do look alike in the face. If you
That
see...
is crazy.
The daughter,
I saw that this morning. That is wild.
Yes, the officers started questioning her. They made it clear that they were given the racially charged information that her daughter was possibly being trafficked by her simply because she's white and her daughter is black.
I wonder what it had to be. Not it had to be, but what else could there be besides race that made you feel like maybe she's being trafficked?
She was
Well,
watching
the
the
police
ID
told
channel.
her that, they said, you're white, your daughter's black,
Yeah.
so is this a
That's
case
it?
of trafficking?
That's it?
When we were in Detroit in the airport, remember they were telling us, because it's really hard to maneuver around certain things. And the hotel.
Yes.
You can't, with the hotel key card, you can't go from one floor. So even though we were both staying at the same hotel,
Right.
she
Can't
couldn't
go
get to
to-
my
right,
floor and I
right,
couldn't get to
exactly.
her floor. And somebody was telling us it's because of human trafficking being such an issue.
And there's all
in
these
different
signs in the
places.
bathroom in
Yeah.
Detroit, and like it's a
Yeah.
really big deal there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I understand always wanting to make sure you're alert and if something looks a little bit strange, but that's the only reason.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what else was there to
And
make
when
you feel
I
that
looked at them together, their facial features
kind of looked similar?
were very similar. All right, Elon Musk is offering to pay legal bills for people who are fired over Twitter activity. So if you got fired or lost your job due to things on Twitter like liking something, liking a racist meme, for instance, then he will take care of your legal bill. He said if you were unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill, no limit. Please let us know.
He is crazy.
Listen,
No, he's not crazy. He's different.
I also don't believe him.
I don't either.
All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. And we got the Way Up mix coming at the top of the hour on a Monday so we can start our week off the right way. We love a Monday. And later on, as promised, we are going to be talking about what happened in Alabama with the boats, with the brawl that happened.
right.
And the chair.
And the chair. We cannot forget the chair. But we have all the events of what was happening on that boat that couldn't get to dock, and then how the whole fight started. Right. And then the aftermath of that. We'll give you all of the details that we know thus far. We know some of the people who were involved right now and whose businesses can and should be affected.
Ask Maynard why he's rubbing my hand right now.
I'm trying to give you comfort because you're going through things.
What's she going through?
I don't know.
Stuff. Like, she
All
make sure
right.
she's straight.
Well, let's Way Up with Angela Yee. And of course, the Way Up mix is up next. Let's go.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine is here.
Yes. I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
And Hustle Hard's own Mano is here. No, Mano.
That's right.
All right, and let's get into some Yee tea. Let's start this off with Jamie Foxx. All right, now he put up a post that I did not see anything wrong with, but let me stand corrected, okay? He posted, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends. Hashtag fake love.
Right.
Okay.
Now, to me, that was clearly about fake friends and
Right.
fake love.
Right.
But apparently, this meant something more controversial for others. Now, Jennifer Aniston had liked the post, and then she got a lot of backlash from it. And apparently, people thought this was meant to be anti-Semitic, right?
Yes.
They said actor Jamie Foxx posts horrifically anti-Semitic
This is
message to his
crazy.
16.7 million followers. Jennifer Aniston then posted, "This really makes me sick. I did not like this post on purpose or by accident." And more importantly, I want to be clear to my friends and anyone hurt by this showing up in their feeds. I do not support any form of anti-Semitism, and I truly don't tolerate hate of any kind, period.
But it wasn't anti-Semitic. He was basically, he said this dude, so I think that was the problem. This dude. This dude named Jesus.
Well, I think, they killed, and what do you think they'll do to you? So I think what they're saying is that's anti-Semitic to say that, but intent does matter. That was certainly not his intent.
Right,
he deleted it and then said, I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I know now my choice of words have caused offense, and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. Look, he's just been through a whole lot.
Right,
I know.
man.
People was dragging Jennifer.
No, he did not. But they were definitely dragging Jennifer Aniston for basically making this situation more. And I don't understand how you can say I did not like this post on purpose or by accident.
What does that mean?
Which one is it?
that don't make no sense.
It makes no sense.
I was so confused. But I will say I do not like when people do this whole they killed Jesus. What do you think they do? I don't like when people do those kind of comparisons.
Why?
I'm just like we're nothing like Jesus. Like
no.
Maybe we
we're
are
more like Jesus.
Yeah, it's just like okay, here we go. Jesus, like how I get in this?
Oh my God, this is crazy.
But I just looked at Jennifer's Instagram to see if she maybe apologized for and she hasn't said anything else after this. So.
Right, and I love the fact that people were going in on her and they were talking about how the show Friends was bad because it said fake friends
on purpose or mistake.
Yeah, what does that mean? So
Nothing.
confusing.
Nothing. Don't mean
It's
nothing.
canceled itself out.
You're not invited neither.
All right, now Tory Lanez is expected to be sentenced for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and he could get a long prison term at the sentencing that is today.
Okay.
So Los Angeles prosecutors are asking for a 13-year sentence. And they wrote a whole sentencing memorandum that along with the crimes for which he was convicted, he's also re-traumatized Megan with social media posts about the case that emboldened many among his more than 2 million followers to attack her. And they said Megan may appear in court Monday to give a victim impact statement, or she may have one read for her in her absence. So that's today.
You think Megan's going to come? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, and do I think she'll have a statement? I believe she would, but who knows? We'll see. But his lawyer's already planning to appeal the conviction.
Okay, and we know Mano has strong feelings, so can't wait.
What's my strong feeling? I don't think that 13 years. I think that's excessive.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's Mano. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Simone Biles has won 3 golds in her return to gymnastics. If y'all saw the video, she killed it. Like, she never went anywhere. She's returned to competitive gymnastics, and she did not speak with the media. She chose not to on training day, but she did wave at her fans. She was in good spirits.
Yeah.
She came away from the event with 4 medals, 3 gold, and 1 bronze.
This is a great comeback.
When I tell you, just to see her do that, and you see how she landed, because you always are like nervous.
Yeah, that's the
until
whole
they get
part.
to the landing.
Yeah.
So she posted, "Tears of joy as I make this comeback, surrounded by the love you've shown. Thank you for believing in me."
Yay!
Also, congratulations to Benny the Butcher. He has announced his marriage to his girlfriend India. He posted,
Nice.
"Real East Side dope boy. I married a project princess. Me and India officially married." So congratulations to them.
Oh,
Congrats,
that's sweet.
Benny.
I love that.
Nice.
And the Barbie movie has made a record-breaking $1 billion globally.
Yikes. That's
At
a
the
lot.
box office, Greta Gerwig is the first woman to have a $1 billion film. You hear me? The first woman to have a $1 billion film. So she has made history with that. They've made over $1 billion in less than 3 weeks. She's also the first solo woman director with a $1 billion movie. So congratulations.
Come on, Greta.
Such a big deal.
That's a huge deal.
And we went to go see that screening before it even came out.
We did.
All right.
Good
Well,
for y'all. Nice.
We were going to invite you, but you
No,
were busy.
you're
you know
not
what?
invited.
At some
Okay.
point, Mina's got to talk about when we come back about this whole hustle hard day. But we do want to discuss this. Weekend. My bad. We do want to discuss this Alabama brawl, and you guys are going to have a chance to weigh in. So anything you want to say, start calling up now. But we're going to break down everything that happened right in Montgomery, Alabama, as this one boat was trying to dock, and these other people would not move their boat out of the way. And so we'll detail how the whole situation started as everything was unfolding. There's a video of it, and then we'll talk about what happened. The mayor has spoken, and people have been arrested. We'll talk about charges and all of that. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the Mac. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine from the Jasmine brand is here.
Yes, not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
Mano is here.
New Mano.
Yep.
And let's talk about what happened in Montgomery, Alabama. So several people were detained. This was on Saturday night. There was a fight that broke out on the dock in Alabama. Police said that there were 4 active warrants out as of today, and they said there's a possibility that more will follow after the review of additional video. Now, how did all of this happen? Well, it initially started with a boat trying to dock, and there was another pontoon boat that would not move out of the way. So a woman who was actually on the boat that was waiting to dock was detailing everything that was happening as she was watching and filming. Here's what she said.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off.
Love an eyewitness.
I know. She was definitely like reporting from the scene. Now we're watching as there's one black guy there that's crew that's trying to get these guys to move the boat, and there's a whole, they're going back and forth for several minutes.
Right.
And it didn't look like he was successful in getting them to move, and people on the boat then started chanting.
Shout out to Ludacris.
So everybody's like, come on, like move out of the way. And then at one point, right, the crew member throws his hat in the air and it was on.
It was.
I don't know why he threw it up like that.
It got active. It means it's time to get active when you throw the hat up.
He really threw it high.
But unfortunately for him, at first, as this was starting, he was by himself. And so what you see is one black man getting attacked by a group of white people, including women, who were coming over to attack him. And then there's a 16-year-old boy, and you see him actually swim across the Montgomery River to help in that brawl. And he's been called the Black Aquaman. I saw Scuba Gooding Jr. was trending.
He was swimming so fast.
Yeah.
Listen, he was not playing. He wanted to help that security, that crew member.
That's his boy, probably, too. That's his colleague.
I don't know. Yeah, we don't know if
they probably didn't even know him, but just the strength.
I thought they worked on this at the same.
Yeah, they were
company.
part of the crew.
Yeah, the crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he actually flew over there. He
flew
over there. he swam so fast. He flew over there, right? And so he is the Black Aquaman. And then things turned into a full-out brawl. After that, we saw a lot of fighting, men and women.
That's right.
And clearly children too, fighting.
Yes.
Chairs getting smashed over people's heads.
Thrown into the water.
It was a lot. The best part, if there is a best part, are all these memes.
Right, and commentators said the footage also did show this one man, his name is Chase Shipman, and he posted about the incident and tried to say that he was trying to run away from what was happening.
Oh, Chase.
Right, and so he owns a mini market, Vassar's Mini Market, that's actually in Selma. And so I saw that his business has been getting backlash. Chase Shipman, who witnessed the brawl, posted a video on social media, and he basically tried to act like he was getting away. He tried to break it up.
Like he was innocent, but he was one of the main people.
But the video shows otherwise, yes. The video, according to former Selma City Councilwoman Angela Benjamin, shows that he was indeed involved. And she said, other people said, Chase Shipman, you're a bold-faced liar. Delete that. And they said he ran away all right, just lying. They said he was right there in the mix. Don't post a picture and try to say your eyes didn't see what happened on video. And so that Vassar's Mini Mart has been another company that's been trending since all of this happened. Now, knowing all the things that we know, what were your thoughts when you guys saw the video?
I was happy. I was happy to see black people defending themselves, fighting back, and fighting with each other.
Right. What I loved about it, and Jasmine, what did you think?
I felt the same way. I was just, it would have been so sad if he just got attacked and jumped and nobody intervened. Because in different places across the country, I feel like people would have just watched.
You invited now.
Okay, thank you.
And this is the prime example of F around and find out.
That's right.
Right? You think that you're going to jump this man who's there by himself just because he threw his hat in the air. You think that's going to happen? Well, guess how surprised they were when Scuba Gooding Jr. pulled up, and then everybody else from the boat got off that boat.
Yeah, it was a lot of pull up. Yeah,
and
it was a lot of pull up.
A lot of pull up.
Did you see that them Crocs on that man after he got beat up? The Crocs was all the way up, tore up all the way up his calf.
Yeah, we're gonna do some punching for real.
But let that make you think twice. And I will say this: fortunately, the whole thing was captured on video, so that we do know who started it and how it all went down
and who finished it.
Now, Now, the mayor, Stephen L. Reed from Montgomery, said in a statement that several people involved in the fighting have been detained. He said justice will be served. And so that's his reaction right now. But if this video wasn't out there, who knows what could have ended up happening.
Right.
What would you have done? You would have took that charge?
But
both of y'all.
Took what charge? No, I would have been fighting. I would have been fighting.
Yeah, I think you have to be fighting in that incident.
I don't know
like
I don't know if I would have picked up the chair and hit someone over the head.
It's okay. That's a preference.
And I also would not have swam because I don't have the
you're not
the strength for that.
Right.
I can't swim.
I can't swim and then fight.
We died.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
but the mayor did indicate the man from the riverboat was attacked and that those who committed violence against him would face the justice system.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to hear what you guys think because I know a lot of us had really strong reactions. This video went viral. Everybody was posting about it. So I would love to hear you guys just comment, call up, say what your initial reaction was when you saw this video. Maybe you've had to be involved in some type of brawl. But the outcome of this was amazing.
Yes.
Just to see everybody
Don't
kind of coming
play
together.
with us.
Don't
Stop playing with us.
All right. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. 800-292-5150 is a number. Call us up. We want to hear what your initial reaction was, what you thought of this video, anything you want to say about it. 800-292-5150.
Back at it. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here.
I'm here.
Mano's here. New Mano!
That's right.
And we are talking about this Montgomery, Alabama riverfront dock fight, brawl that was caught on video. And how did it all even happen? Well, a woman who was on the boat that was trying to dock, there was a pontoon boat that was in the way that was not supposed to be there. A crew member was telling the boat that they had to move. They was telling the people on the boat they had to move. They wouldn't move. Okay, and here's what the woman is detailing from on the boat that's trying to dock with all the black people on it.
That guy in the white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off.
All right. Well, as the crew member was trying to get this boat to move, this pontoon boat, and they would not move, he then was attacked.
Yes.
All right. And the people that attacked him, by the way, is all white people that were attacking him. And it's all caught on video. And it turned into a huge brawl when first of all, one 16-year-old who they're calling Scuba Gooding Jr. swam over to help this man who was being attacked. And then the boat docked and everybody came off and joined in. And it turned into a whooping for the white people. All right, the mayor, Stephen L. Reed, responded to the incident with a post on social media. Last night, the Montgomery Police Department acted swiftly to detain several reckless individuals for attacking a man who was doing his job. Warrants have been signed and justice will be served. He said this unfortunate incident should have never happened. Those who choose violence will be held accountable by our criminal justice system. So far, 4 active warrants have been issued with the possibility of more. We want to see what you guys think. This was such a viral moment, more than a moment. Let's see what you think. AZ, how are you?
Hey, how's it going, Angela Yee?
Oh, good. Thank you. What are your thoughts on watching what happened at the riverfront in Montgomery?
My thoughts was, I thought it was sad at first. I didn't know that he was working there until I listened to the radio. You guys had the insight on it that he was working there, and so it's like he was doing his job, so that made me even more sad. But as I'm watching it, I'm like, I know how to swim. I teach swimming for a living and everything. I'm like, yo, if I was there, I'd have jumped off and swam and helped or whatever like that. And then, I see somebody in the corner swimming. I'm like, yes, finally.
It was like a movie.
No help. Yeah, that guy was getting beat up, and it's like no one came to help him. Everybody just got their phones out. So it's glad to see like people jumping in. I hope this like sparks stuff for like everybody. Like, you see something or somebody's in trouble, like help them. You know what I mean? Don't just have your phone out.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. And let me tell you something. The fact that we were able to see, like I said, what happened from the beginning, I think that really helps. Because it's not like he did anything to anyone. And he was very polite. He was trying to get them to move.
He was just trying to work.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's just doing his job. And they were told that he had to move beforehand. So, I mean, like, you know what I mean? It's not,
you in the wrong. You in the wrong. You mad,
and
right?
not for nothing. What if what if this man just got jumped and nobody intervened? He really could have got hurt.
That's right. They did the right thing.
He could have got hurt.
Sometimes violence is necessary.
And then you got to realize where you at.
Listen, all I know is when I throw my hat up, that's the bat signal. All right, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
Hey, Destiny, how are you?
Hi, Angela.
Hey, what are your thoughts about what went down in Montgomery?
Yeah, that made me the proudest black woman in the world, okay? I wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
Because I would have been throwing some blows, too, with them in. I'm telling you. That made me very proud. It stood for something for me because, nowadays, all the time people say, black people don't do this for each other. Black people don't do this for each other. They don't do that. But yesterday... Now, every August 5th for me is a national holiday.
It is a national holiday.
And you know what? It's not over either because I also feel like just like they're naming businesses for the people that were there who were initiating this brawl and who were being disrespectful, let's show who you are. You was brave and bold out there when you thought this man was by himself. Well, now let's see how you feel afterwards.
Let's see. Which I say the pull-up game was strong. Pull-up game.
Pull-up game.
I'm getting my shirt made tomorrow.
They got shirts already, too.
They got shirts already? Okay, I'm not mad at it. All right, well, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Hey, Piranha, how are you?
What's up, Angie?
What did you think when you saw this Montgomery, Alabama riverfront fight?
Man, look here. I ain't never wanted to be in Alabama so bad a day in my damn life. Man, real still, man. It's like God be protecting me from like this because I had just left Ferguson like 3 days prior before that happened. They had the little rise down there. I had just left Atlanta the morning before they had to rise down here. And I had just passed through Montgomery probably like 3 hours prior to this.
So we know to avoid wherever you're leaving.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But hey, I heard y'all talking about, man, the business or whatever that was trending, man. They taking down the comments if y'all leave a comment or review on Google. Y'all got to do that thing. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's
hear
it.
That's good to know.
But it was good talking to you anyway, though, girl.
You know what else was trending after that? Nathaniel Alexander. You know what that is?
What?
That is a guy who actually invented the folding chair.
That's right. It's a black man, right?
Yes.
That's right.
We
built this.
It says
He
Nathaniel
didn't even know
Alexander
it was going to get used like that.
designed the folding chair for his descendants to be used for times like this.
That's right. That's right.
All right, thank
what's
you.
going on? Inch your mama and all them looking down.
I know. Look at Nathaniel. Black man invented the folding chair.
That's hilarious.
Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Oh, hi, Angela. I'm scared. I'm sitting here talking to myself on the computer.
Okay,
hi, Angela. Hi, Mano. Hi,
hey.
Justin.
Hey.
What are your thoughts about Montgomery, Alabama?
Okay, my thoughts are I agree with Mano 150%. Right. I am so happy. First of all, I don't condone or like violence. However, I am so happy to see black people stick together because most of the time people just take out their phones and just watch things happen and nobody does anything these days.
Right.
So I appreciate people sticking together because I just saw the video about an hour ago and it's disgusting. That guy totally thought it was okay to go and run up on him and punch him like it was nothing. Like he was getting his first chance to hit a black person.
That's right. That's right.
All right. Well, good. I love to see it. And I love all of the memes that have come out of this. You know, imagine you on a boat. You've been out all day. You can't wait for the boat to dock. You're trying to get off.
Yeah.
And these people have the nerve to feel like they ain't got to move, even though they were told they couldn't be there.
Yeah.
You must be out of your minds. All right. Well, that was just you guys weighing in on what you saw happen. A super viral moment at the Riverside in Montgomery, Alabama. And when we come back, it's a Monday. So you know what that means. We got to hustle hard, baby. It's time for a Monday Manovation. It's way up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the Mac. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here.
Yep, I'm here.
Mano is here. New Mano!
Mano loves his drop.
My drop coming more.
But you know why? Today is also Monday Manovation. And so this is when Mano gets us really motivated.
Right,
you know,
motivate
we
y'all.
love a Monday, but we also got to get back into the work week sometimes, depending on what you got going on. It can be like, here we go.
That's
or
right.
it can be like, yes, here we go.
No hesitation in no situation. But happiness, right? Everybody's striving for happiness, and I saw something very interesting this morning, and I even reposted it on my stories, and it said happiness is not the absence of problems, it's just having the ability to deal with them. So the thing about that is people wake up and they say, oh man, I'm having a bad day, oh man, I'm going through this and that, and it's happening. the way you look at things is what you're gonna manifest. So
Okay.
if you say you're having a bad day, you owning it, you putting that into the universe, guess what? You're gonna have a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You gotta accept some of those roadblocks, those mishaps, those flat tires, those extra bills. You gotta accept that as just part of being just a journey. That doesn't mean that you're not happy though.
Right.
Because your highest level of happiness is you're still gonna have problems, still gonna have issues.
Okay. Are you happy, Mano?
Absolutely.
Yeah, he does seem he comes in here cheesing. I agree with you though, because there's some things in life that you can feel like it's out of your control.
Right.
You know, I was talking about this. I have this house I'm working on.
Yes.
And the neighbor is constantly suing.
Trying to bring your happiness down.
Right.
Yes, always. Every time they start working, she's reporting to the Department of Building. She's calling 311. She's da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
And it could be something that you'd be like, man, this is never going to get done. But instead, I'm like, you know what? She seems very miserable. I'm going to just have to deal with it. And there's nothing I could do about it. And she can't stop me.
Right.
At some point, we're going to keep on having to deal with it. And at some point, the lawyers are going to be like, the court is going to have to deal with it. And it is what it is. Let go and let God.
Can I say?
Never disrupt your happiness though.
Can I just say? I googled what brings true happiness.
Oh, here we go. A deep dive.
Deep dive.
Okay, Scuba Goody Jr.
True happiness is enjoying your own company and living in peace and harmony with your body, mind, and soul.
That's right.
Okay. So you're happy, Jasmine?
I'm all right.
Are you happy or are you all right?
Yes, you have to accept. Happiness has to come from within.
Hey, I'm working on it.
That's how you become a whole person.
I'm working
right?
on it.
You talked about being whole earlier.
Yeah, I want to be happy by myself.
That's right.
You know,
because nobody can give you happiness.
Right, I agree with you.
Nobody can make you happy. You have to already be happy.
Yep, I'm working on it.
And there's some people that are determined to not be happy.
Yeah.
There's some people
we stay
that
away
no
from them.
matter what,
that energy
they're
is
gonna find
horrible.
something wrong, something bad. The world's against them.
Yeah. We don't
like that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
You know, but you know, in all fairness, there are also some people who are clinically depressed that no matter what, they realize they can't get out of bed, they can't do certain things, and so at that time,
they need help.
You need professional help.
Right,
Yeah,
for sure.
And
That's
so we
different.
acknowledge that too. That's different.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. Well, that is our Monday.
Minovision.
Thank you. I love the accent.
I'm working on it.
I love it. You got.
As a matter of fact, in that accent, can you solicit Ask Ye? Say what's coming up next?
Ask Ye.
In
right
the
now.
accent.
The accent.
Ask Ye.
What was that?
Ask Ye.
Okay.
Oh my
See?
gosh.
Never
You know what?
mind.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
800-292-5150.
Call up and ask Ye.
800-292-5150. You just ruined someone's happiness.
Angelina Lee.
Way up and Angela Yee.
Everybody access. Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Ye.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here. And the
Yes.
award-winning advice giver, Mano, is here. And it's time for you guys to ask any question you want, and we're going to help you out. Hello. This person wants to remain anonymous. How are you?
I wish I was better.
Okay, well, talk to us. What's going on?
Well, okay, I'm having a real hard time. I've been going through a lot of things. First, I take care of my mom for over 6 years now. She has a lot of mental illness. I'm doing it alone. I'm just at a point where I don't want to give up. I say she's not doing right. She doesn't have the right morals in the situation. I mean, I love her to death, but it's like she's getting to a point where she's just comfortable because she knows I take care of everything, you know?
Right. So financially and emotionally, she just relies on you, but she's not reciprocating what you need.
Correct.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. So you don't have any family members. You said your sisters, nobody is helping with your mom.
Correct.
And so your mom lives with you?
Yes. I moved her out her home. She was on Section 8, everything. We found her unresponsive, and I took control of it. Like, okay, I'm going to just keep her there with me, and we can just help each other take care of them. But my siblings, they gone. They living their life, you know, and I'm going through all this stuff. I just recently caught a case, so now I'm fighting these charges. It's a gun case.
Okay.
And it's just so much. Like I said, I just lost my cousin. He was murdered. He was found in a lake.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
It's just
What
it's
city?
just so
What city
much.
are you in?
I'm in Cleveland.
Okay, you're in Cleveland. You know what? I feel like we need to get you somebody that you can talk to regularly, because you have a lot of different things going on that you need help with, right? You have a fiance who is not reciprocating what you need right now, and you need a lot of extra support right now. But if she's not doing the fundamentals of what you need, that's not easy. And then it's your mom. We got to figure out a way for you to not have that whole burden of dealing with your mom who's suffering from mental health issues, for that all to fall on you, especially because you have siblings that should be able to help and step up to the plate. But maybe there's also an outside solution that you can have, because that's a lot. And sometimes you can't help people if you're suffering too.
Right. And is there a way that he could get his mother some type of help, like
from the state?
Yeah, like some type of doctors or, you know, facility or something.
I had got her probated, and I've been in touch with these social workers and stuff like that. Today, she was supposed to go to her appointment. I called up for work, and guess what? I got cussed out by her, and I guess I just got to take it, you know.
But she doesn't know. She don't really know what she's doing, though, right? She doesn't. Yeah, she's not.
And you know, you might feel like you're doing the right thing, but it might be better for everyone, even her, if she has around the clock care at a place. If there's a way you can make that happen.
Correct.
You know, and I think that would be great for you. And sometimes things don't go well with our significant other if we're not right too, right? Because there's a lot that you have going on with yourself, and that can affect your relationship as well.
She's not working, but she can talk bad about everything I do. I drink, I do whatever. I get off of work, I work hard, I work 12-hour shifts. I'm a supervisor. Yeah, I have my drink, I have my peace, but she have a drink and don't go to work and then fuss and cuss at me about what I'm doing, though, you know?
Yeah, I think the root of the issues that you have right now is you have too many responsibilities that are on you, and you're not able to take care of yourself.
Right.
So there might be things that you're doing that does bother her and things that she does that bother you. But for yourself, if you can't even handle you can't be in a relationship, right? In a relationship, two people have to be whole. You can't be relying on the other person for the piece of you that's missing.
Yeah.
So we want you to bring your best self. And in order for you to do that, I think the first step is to figure out what to do with your mom. All right. That's not an easy situation. And then I think after that, you have to tackle all of the issues. With the gun case, legally, that's something you have to handle. You have to make sure you have an attorney?
Yes.
All right, that's handling that situation that hopefully, I don't know what your attorney is telling you, but I think you have to tackle these issues one by one. But it feels like the root of things is not having support for having your mom in the house. And if your family doesn't want to step up to the plate, maybe that's a responsibility where you guys can find some place where she can get around the clock care, and then everybody can share in that responsibility.
Yeah, you're right. I just really wanted to send blessings to y'all. I appreciate you, Mano and Jasmine, everybody. I just want everybody to stay strong.
Yeah, stay strong, bro.
Well, hold on the line. I'm going to get your information. We'll stay in contact, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on. All right, well, that was Ask Ye, and when we come back, we have a last word. That's where you guys get to have the last word. In case you couldn't get through for Ask Ye, that number is 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine is here.
I'm here.
Mano is here.
Yep.
And a happy Monday.
Yay.
Getting our work week started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So thank you to everybody who was listening today and everyone who called in talking about that boat in Montgomery, that whole boat situation in Montgomery, Alabama.
That boat melee.
Yeah, melee.
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 Melee. Melee. Melee.
Thank you to Mano for his Monday Manovation.
Manovation.
You know, Mano has roots in St. Thomas and St. Croix.
Right.
Yeah.
You're an island guy.
Island guy, definitely.
Not an island boy.
Definitely.
I said island.
Different.
I said island guy.
She had to check it first.
Yeah.
Like, ooh.
Island man.
That's
You're
a
island man.
That's a dangerous place over there.
But we are happy that Mano is back to getting fresh every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every
he
day.
had on a fresh outfit for a whole week straight.
Yeah, this
because
week.
of a bet he lost.
Yeah. You
I'm
look
back.
nice, though.
I'm back. I always look nice. Stop playing.
Oh, my gosh, Mano.
You know?
Can you just take a compliment?
Now you're not invited again.
How about just saying thank you,
Yeah,
Mano?
that's what I'm...
Because it's like an underlining thing. Like you say, I look nice today. Did I not look like?
I
yesterday?
actually just said you look nice.
That's it. Period.
So you back
Pooh.
invited.
Okay, thank you.
Period. Boo.
You know what I mean?
All right. You're a flip-flopper, but okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, as y'all know, today is a Monday. It's also the 50th anniversary of hip hop. So this week, I know a lot of people are doing different things. I know in New York, they had different celebrations in each borough. They had, I think, Brooklyn and Queens, they're having block parties, and then they have more block parties coming up throughout, and so people are outside.
Yeah, it's kind of like the birthplace.
Rock the Bells, they had that concert, out here in New York.
We even having something this weekend.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Hustle Hard Weekend. It's the second annual.
Okay.
Shout out to my little brother Herbie for putting this together. It's the second time he done this. We got bowling on Friday, bowling event vibes, nothing but, silks and diamonds and, glasses.
With medicine in them?
Yeah, with medicine in them. Saturday is the big cookout.
Okay.
And then Sundays festivities. We having something at Chelsea.
Oh, nice.
And then after party.
Where can people get information?
Online. Hustle Hard Herbie. Hustle Hard Herbie. You can follow him. He got everything up to the minute.
That sounds like fun, actually.
It is fun. Hustle Hard Weekend.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, as usual, always have the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number.
What's up, Yee? I just wanted to shine a light on my daughters, Zenari and Ariana. They started their first day of school today. I'm proud of my daughters. They 13 and 10. And, man, they in middle school, man. I'm telling you, man, they've been through a lot. So I just want to shine a light on my daughters.
Hey, so I was on hold to talk about the Riverfront Brawl, but what I was saying was I was so happy to see Black people, us come together as one finally to stick up for one another instead of just recording something and trying to post it up to the blog to see how many likes that we get. We actually did something about it, and I think this is going to be the start of something. So letting people know, don't play with us. We get sick and tired thinking that you have privilege, and you don't. We're all human. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.